Thank you, everyone. And thanks again, Greg. That's me from time to time. So we have a couple of short speakers here, and they're not short people, but that's okay, because that means I don't have to lower the podium. Our next person up to speak for 5 minutes, she's running for, she is the only Republican right now to run for Assembly in Assembly District 66, and I want to bring her up so you get to know her a little bit. Jessica?
Maldonado.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're back there. Jessica Maldonado, please come on up.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. I had no idea I was going to say anything, so I was just coming to visit for the first time, and so thank you so much for having me. How amazing that this room is filled with all of you amazing people that are patriots that love this country and this community. Hi, I see some familiar faces. So my name is Jessica Maldonado. I grew up in Redondo Beach. I was born in South America, in Lima, Peru. My parents brought me to California when I was a little girl. And my father said to me and to all of my siblings, I'm the youngest of 5, he says, we are now Americans, we've come to this nation, we must be grateful. You cannot just have things handed to you, you must earn it and respect this country. My father was a very strong American patriot, and he raised us to become those kinds of people that will always support America in all things. And so for 30 years I've traveled the nations as a missionary, working with the poor in India, in Africa, in the Amazon jungle, various countries throughout the world, working with local leaders, even with people in government, helping to restore and elevate the life and education of people in their countries, predominantly in Africa. I've been there for literally over 20 times. I've been there for 20 years. Wow. And that was my mission. I thought that I would live and die and be a full-time missionary. That's all I wanted to do. While I'm home, I'm a registered nurse. I've worked as an RN here in Torrance Memorial, all the local hospitals for 30 years as well. I worked just enough so I can get on that plane and go work with the poor because I wanted to help people. I've served here at the bedside, from the bedside all the way to upper management as a nurse director, to also sleeping literally in the Amazon jungle, in the dirt, in India, in the dirt, in the jungle, living and eating off the trees with the natives, which I loved. I love adventure, I love a good challenge. I'm not afraid of anything. God created me that way. There's no fear in my life. I wasn't made to have fear. And so I love a good challenge, and when people tell me I can't do something, that's when I know I'm supposed to exactly do just that. And my father said, don't let anyone ever tell you that you cannot do anything. If you set your mind to do something, you can accomplish it. And I believe in the God of the impossible. So 5 years ago, I began to have dreams about America. I was asking God, why am I having dreams about America? I always have dreams about other nations, to go and help the poor over there. And now I'm dreaming about America. And then I realized that he began to shift my heart and to show me that what was happening in third world countries and all the crisis that people were struggling with had come home. And it was happening here. And I needed to take care of my family, of my neighbors, of my community. Instead of going to third world countries and caring for their poor, I needed to take care of my own. And so my mother began to remind me also that our family comes from government. My mother has 4 presidents in her bloodline, not in this country, in Peru. But all that to say is that it's in my blood, it's in my passion, is what I was made for. And I'm excited and super thrilled and have felt the call of the Lord to run for government in this country. And I began to ask the Lord, what am I running for? I literally had no idea. Registered nurse, missionary, preacher, teacher, but what do you do with that? And he says, what do you love? I said, I love my community. I love the South Bay. He said, do that. Yeah. And that's how I discovered Assembly District 66. It is our community, and so it's my privilege to serve you. Please let me know how I can serve you. And thank you so much for this time, and God bless.